जी बेटा.
16 bits.
No, what was the size of the memory? So we had a 4 MB of memory. If you remember, so we had a 2 MB of memory. If you remember in the last in your previous lecture, so actually we had a 2 MB of memory. Why it is a 2 MB of memory? Because we assume that how many address lines we have? 2 to the power 24 multiply by 16, and that is equal to 4 MB memory. So let's assume that if we have a program memory, so actually memory, what can you store in memory? So in memory we store program and data. So let's assume that the program and the data consist of 400 kilobytes. So this 4 MB of memory, so 4 MB we can write it like this: 4 MB is equal to 4 multiplied by 1024 kilobyte. Okay, so this is now equivalent to 4096 kilobyte, because 1 m is equal to 10 to the power 20 and 1 k is equal to 2 to the power 10. Okay, so we can divide this m into 2 to the power 10 multiplied by 2 to the power 10. So this 2 to the power 10 is kilobyte. This 2 to the power 10 is equal to kilobyte. Yes, now equal to kilobyte. And this 2 to the power 10 is equal to 1024. And if you look at this, so this total memory we have 4096 kilobytes. So let's assume that our program is 4,000 kilobytes. So let's assume this is our 4,000 kilobyte. So what is now the stack size? G, what is now the stack size? जी बताइए बेटा, बताइए बेटा, जल्दी बताइए प्लीज. हेलो, आवाज आ रही है? अहमद अवैस?
यस सर, आ रही है.
what should be the stack size? जी बताइए, stack size का क्या होगा?
सर तो डिवाइड हो जाता है, तो
Why it is divided? So let's assume if the what should we say? So what is the total size of memory? So size of memory, the size of the memory, so memory is equal to program size
into address size, yes sir,
plus stack size.
stack size.
What is the program size?
Sir 4 megabyte.
4,000 kilobyte,
4,000
not 4 megabyte. 4,000
okay.
kilobyte plus stack size. And what is the total size of memory?
4096 kilobyte.
So what should be the stack size now?
Sir 96 kilobyte.
So stack size is now 96 kilobyte. Okay, so if the stack size is 96 kilobyte, so it means we can write it like this. So stack size is 96 kilobyte. How we can write it like this? So it is equal to 48k words, because we assume that each word consists of 2 bytes. समझ आ रही है बेटा या नहीं आ रही?
Yes sir.
So how many words can we store in the stack now?
Okay, k words. Sir 8 kilobytes, 96.
48 multiply by what is k now?
1024.
1024.
Yes, multiply by. So how many words can be now stored in the stack? So how many words can be now stored in the stack? 48 multiplied by 1024 kilobyte. So if we look at the stack, so if you look at a stack, okay, so if you look at a stack, and this is our stack now. So how many elements? So it means the E0 may be the first element, E1 is the second element. What should be the last element? So the last element will be E48 multiply by 1024 minus 1. Remember that we start the index from 0. यहाँ पे what is the index now? E0. ठीक है? अच्छा, when stack will be empty जी, when stack will be empty ये बताएं बेटा.
सर जब कोई एंट्रीज नहीं होंगी.
No, when stack will be empty. Actually, so it means now we have a memory and we want to maintain the stack in memory. We have a memory and we want to maintain stack in the memory. Okay, so the stack will grow from bottom to top or top to bottom. ये बताएं.
Bottom to top.
So stack
Bottom
will,
to top.
yes, it will move from bottom to top. It will move from bottom to top. Okay, so now if we move from bottom to top, okay, now we have a memory. Let's assume we have a memory. What is the minimum address? So we have a memory. If you remember, so we have a memory. And how many? What was the size of the memory? What was the address lines? What is the
Sir,
starting address?
sir E0.
0 0 0
0.
0 0 0. What is the next address?
Sir X00002.
0 0 0 0 0 2. Very good. So this is the same address. Okay. What is the last address? The last address.
F F F F E.
F F F 5F and E. What is the second last address? G beta beta.
Sir E G.
F F F F F
C.
and detect 2. C.
C.
Hmm?
Yeah.
And what is the next
C,
address?
sir.
0x F
A.
F F F F and A. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And this it will go on. Okay, now let's assume that the stack ends at here. So let's assume this is the end of the stack. This is the end of the stack. So actually we have divided the memory into two portions. So now the upper portion is dedicated for what? So the upper portion is dedicated for program memory. Am I right? And what is the size of this program memory in the above example?
4,000.
KB.
Sir 4,000.
4,000 kilobyte. And what is the size of stack in this example?
So 96 kilobyte. One
So
single
now
stack.
this memory is 96 kilobyte. So okay, actually now we have a stack pointer. So we have a stack pointer that is pointing. We have a stack pointer that is pointing to a location in memory. So this is a pointer. We have a stack pointer that is pointing to a location in memory. Okay, so initially the stack pointer will have a value of 0x F F F. Okay. F F. Okay. E. So it will be pointing to the first location. So it means now in this particular example, so the stack will be empty. The stack will be empty in this case. The stack will be empty. And if we push the item to the stack, so actually the address will be decremented or incremented. जी बेटा बताएं.
Increment.
Increment
होगा.
The address will be decremented if we add an element to the stack. If we are adding element, so the address will be decremented or incremented.
Decremented, sir.
Decremented. So actually the stack will move in this direction. So if we move in the above direction, so we are pushing or popping?
Pushing, sir.
Push कर रहे हैं.
And if we move in the opposite direction, then
Popping, sir.
popping. Okay, so if you are pushing in the and decrementing, if you are decrementing, and actually which register addressing mode we can use? If let's assume we have a stack addressing mode, which register addressing mode we will use? Because we are pushing. and which actually we have an addressing mode that has a pre-decrement. याद आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा?
Yes, sir.
So which addressing mode we will use here?
Pre-decrement.
Register indirect
Indirect pre-decrement.
with what? Pre-decrement or post-increment?
Pre-decrement.
Why pre-decrement? Why pre-decrement?
सर पहले
सर हमने पहले
नेक्स्ट एड्रेस पे
decrease
जाके
करना है।
डेटा
So
Decrease
when
करना
we
है।
are pushing at many, we are actually actually subtracting the address. When we are subtracting the address, so the addressing mode that will be used is register indirect with pre-decrement. And when we are popping, which addressing mode will be used?
Post increment use होगा।
Register indirect
Indirect register.
with post.
इंक्रीमेंट
Okay, so it means now if we have the last address, so actually if we have the last address, so now this is the last address. So now this is the last address. So if we have the last address, in the stack pointer, so it means what does it imply? If we have the last address, so what does it imply? Stack is empty or full?
फुल
If we have the last address, it means that the top is pointing to the
एम्प्टी होगा सर
stack is
Empty होगा।
empty. Stack is empty. अब बेटा समझ आ रही है या नहीं आ रही? Why stack is empty in this case?
सर फर्स्ट लोकेशन पे पॉइंट कर रहा है इसलिए
Because it is the first location to the point actually, so it means that it is pointing to the first address. It means the stack is empty. Okay, so let's do if so now we have also some base address for the stack. So there will also be some base address for the stack. So this here, what is this base address here? So there will be some base address. You can calculate that base address. So you can calculate that address. So this is the actually when the stack pointer reaches here, what does it implies? What does it implies? If it reaches at this
सर
location.
स्टैक इज फुल
Stack is full.
स्टैक इज फुल
Stack is full. So should we allow to grow the stack into the program memory or not?
नो सर वो प्रोग्राम के लिए एलोकेटेड है
That is allocated for the program. अच्छा मैं इसकी बात करते हैं. Actually why? Now it means that we have different houses. ठीक है. आज यहाँ ये this is a small house and this is a big house. And in between this house there is a wall. There is a wall. Okay. And if you want to break the wall and you want to go into your neighbor room, should this be allowed or not? I'm asking you a question.
नॉट
Not
Not
allowed.
allowed. So actually, the programmer should maintain a check. So being as a programmer, when you are writing your assembly language program, you should maintain a check. You should maintain a check whether the stack should not grow and should not go into the program memory. So there is a wall. So you should not break a void. So actually, so there are two checks. So there are two checks. So it means, so now there are two addresses. Okay. Now if you look at the stack, we proceed further. Independent of the size of the stack. Independent of the size of the stack. So independent of the size of the stack. So now let's assume that we have now a stack. So independent of the size of the stack. So now let's assume this is a stack. Okay. And this is the size that is allocated for the stack. Okay. And above this, you have program memory. Program memory. Okay, so now there are some addresses to the stack. Okay, so when the stack points to this location, so what does it imply? Stack is empty or full?
empty
sir.
Empty. And when the stack point to this location, what does it imply?
Paul.
Okay, so now this address, this is called as the base address of the stack, base or the first address of the stack, first address FA, and this is the LA. LA means, so FA means, what does FA means?
First address.
And what does LA means?
Last address.
Last address. And in between the stack, okay, now we have an address register. So we have an address register, and we call this address register as a stack pointer, that is pointing to a stack pointer. And this stack pointer will point to any location. It may point to this location, it may point to this location, it may point to this location, and it may point to any location in the memory. So what should be the value of stack pointer? जी बताएं, what should be the value of stack pointer? What should be the range of this stack pointer? जी बेटा बताएं. And stack pointer, I'm writing this SP stack pointer. जी, what should be the range of this stack pointer?
So 0 FFFE से final last address.
No, not in the 0 FFE. You should write it in terms of FA and LA. So FA is the first address of stack, not for a program, first address of stack. And LA is the last address of stack. Because the first address of program is 0x0000. So this FA first address of it is not 000. This may be some value, some F and some value. बेटा समझ आ रही है बात या नहीं समझ आ रही?
सर लेकिन फिर इस रजिस्टर में तो एक एड्रेस आएगा, दो कैसे एड्रेस करेंगे इसमें?
कौन से? Yes, register will contain one address, but it may point, okay, so it may point to one of the, okay, how many locations we have now in the stack? How many locations we have? अब मैंने हमें बताया, अब ऊपर मैंने आपको बताया how many locations we are storing now in the stack. It is 96 kilobyte. So it means we are storing 48 multiplied by 1024. So we have 48 multiplied by 1024 locations. We have 48 multiplied by 1024 locations, but the address register is only pointing to only one of them. नहीं समझे बेटा? नहीं समझे? आवाज आ रही है?
Yes, sir.
Let's assume. Okay, now let's assume there are 50 students in the class. Okay, there are 50 students in the class, and I'm pointing my finger or I'm pointing my hand to one of the students. Can I point my hand to 5 students at the same time?
No, sir.
I can only point only to one student. So that's the reason that this stack pointer is an address register. This stack pointer is an address register, and it is pointing to only one location in a stack. अब बेटा समझ आ गई या नहीं आई?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if it is pointing to one location in the stack, so what should be the range of stack pointer? What should be range of stack pointer? जी बताएं.
From LA to FA.
Very good. From LA to FA. So how we can write it? So it means that this LA, this last, I'm sorry, I will now erase it. So it means that the first address of the stack, so this FA, what is FA? FA is the first address of the stack. First address of the stack should be smaller or equal to SP, stack pointer. What is SP?
So stack pointer.
Okay, so the first address of the stack should be smaller or equal to SP, or SP should be smaller or equal to what?
LA.
LA. And actually this SP will move in the upward direction or in the
downward direction.
Downward direction. Okay, now let's assume for the sake of simplicity, For the sake of simplicity, we assume that we have only 4 elements in the stack. For the sake of simplicity, okay? So now let's assume that we have 4 elements in the stack. For the sake of simplicity, and we are writing these addresses in indexes. So now we have this 0, 1, 2, and 3. 0, 1, 2, and 3. How many elements can we store in the stack? In this particular
So
example,
four.
4
Four.
elements.
4.
Okay. Yes. So we started with the 4 elements. Actually, so now if now we have a stack pointer. So now we have a stack pointer, and we initialize this stack pointer to 4. And there is a reason. I will explain this. Stack pointer is pointing to 4, so it means it is pointing somewhere else. So no location in memory. So it means the stack is now empty. The stack is now empty. Okay, so now let's assume we push one element. So the stack pointer is pointing. So this stack pointer is now pointing. This is a stack pointer, and stack pointer has a location of 4. 4 does not point to anything, so it is nothing. So when we push some register, we push R3. So when we push R3, so let's assume the R3 has a value of 0x52. So what's now pointing? So it means that now the stack has we have 4 location. So what is the value of stack pointer? Because now we are using register indirect with pre-decrement. Remember, what will be the value of stack pointer? 3. 3 will be pointing this location, and which value will be inserted in the stack?
0x52.
सर वैसे ये डिक्रीमेंट नहीं होना चाहिए क्योंकि हम हायर
First,
लोकेशन से लो पे जा रहे हैं.
it is a hard location, so it will be decremented. Actually, मैं उसकी reason बता देता हूँ. Actually, it is not pointing to. So if you want to actually, if you initialize it with 3, so actually this 3 will be wasted. नहीं समझे बेटा? Because it is register indirect with pre-decrement, so it will be pointing to 2. So the first element will be inserted at location 2. So actually in the above example, यहाँ पे जो मैंने थोड़ी सी गलती की है कि जो last address है, जो last address is not this. Actually the last address is if we add 2 to this, add 2. So the last address is 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 1 0x. So this is the last address. So if you decrement 2 from this address, so actually this is the last address. So the last address actually if we do so, we can do it like this. So I can erase this. It's smaller than the last address. So the last address is actually this LA. बेटा समझ आ गई या नहीं आई समझ?
सर जी समझ आ गई, लेकिन अभी मुझे रियलाइज हुआ कि हम जो पोस्ट इंक्रीमेंट कर रहे हैं लेकिन हम तो ऊपर जा रहे हैं. तो
ऊपर जा रहे हैं. We are using register indirect with pre-decrement. So in a pre-decrement, first the register is decremented. याद नहीं रखे आप. We are using, देखें, register. We are using register indirect with pre-decrement or post-decrement?
Pre-decrement.
So in pre-decrement what happened? First the register is decremented and then the element is inserted. याद आ रही है या नहीं आ रहा?
Yes sir, याद है.
याद आ गया? So it means now first we decrement the register. So first we decrement the register. So when we decrement the register, so it means so we are using something like this. So it means so this location, this address, this instruction, this push R3 is actually equal to like this. So this, so I'm increasing the font size now. So this push R3, so this push R3 is equivalent to push R3 is equivalent to move. We are using SP. What is SP? What is SP?
Stack pointer.
Stack pointer. To move SP. So move minus SP. SP is a stack pointer. It is just like an address register. And we should initialize this SP to some value. What should be the that value?
4.
Move SP. Okay. In the above example, if you are using a one, so it means we move SP we will move SP. In this particular example, we have 4 locations, so move SP4. So the first location. So this is for the first time. For the first time, we initialize the stack. So initialize the stack. So initialize. I'm using this example, not our architecture. For architecture, the value will be different. So now for this example, so it means that we will initialize the stack with. So we now initialize the stack. So if you push R3, so move minus SP, move minus SP and R3. So what is now the destination? Yeah, this is indirect with pre-decrements. Which addressing? So this is destination. What is destination? Is memory or register? G बताएं. Destination is memory or register?
Memory only.
Memory. And who is pointing to that memory location? The destination is pointing. Destination is memory pointed
Stack
by
point.
whom?
Stack
Pointed by
pointer.
whom?
Stack pointer.
Yes, pointed by stack pointer. Yes, you're right. Very good. You're right. So now it means that now this destination is memory, which is pointed out by who? You बताइए बेटा?
Stack pointer.
Yes, that is pointed by stack. That is pointed by stack pointer. So it means that now we have push R3. So let's assume R3 is 0x52. Now let's assume if we want to add another value. So now after this instruction, so the memory will look like this. So now let's assume a scenario that we add another element. Okay? So we add another element. So push R4. So this is equivalent to move G. How will I will write it? Move minus SP.
R4.
Assume that the value of R4. Let's assume that the value of R4 is 0x91. So the value of R4 is 0x91. So what will be now the status of the memory? How will the memory look like? Ji बताएं बेटा. Now we have 4 locations. The first location has 0x52. The next location will be 0x91. And actually, once you do it, so first you will decrement the stack pointer. So the stack pointer is now the value of 2. First it will be decremented, and then the element will be inserted. So it will be pointing to this location. Okay. So now let's assume a scenario that we are adding another element. So we are adding another element. So now let's assume push R5. How this is equivalent to G move minus SP R5. Let's assume that the value of R5. Let's assume that the value of R5 is 0x77. So what will happen now after this? Okay, so now after this, in this instruction, first stack pointer will be decremented. The stack pointer will be decremented. So the stack pointer is decremented. What will be the value of stack pointer? 1. Okay. For this example, I am assuming that each word size consists of 1 byte. सही है बेटा? This example के लिए मैं थोड़ा सा index वो कर रहा हूँ. मेरी assumption जो है थोड़ी सी different है from our architecture. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So this location is 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So in this example, so for this example, now we have for R4, so this will be the status of the memory. And for this example, so the status of the memory will look like this. So now, if you look at this, so now the status will be 0x52, 0x91, and which element will be inserted now?
0x77.
0x77 will be inserted. 0x77 will be, and what is the corresponding address? 1, because 1 is pointing to this location. 2 and 3, and the first element is now empty. So this is now empty. And if you move another element, so it means, so when the stack pointer will be pointing to location 0. So now that's the reason that I have taken a small example. So to explain, to elaborate it further. So now let's assume we are pointing push R9. This is equivalent to move minus minus SP, because we are using register indirect with post increment SP, and then R9. So let's assume that the value of R9. So let's assume that the value of R9 is 0x33. So now in this scenario, now you have different thing. So what will be the value of stack pointer?
0.
0. So because the stack point is now pointing to the first location. So now in this case, at this point, the stack is now what?
Full.
Right? The stack is now full. So in this particular example, so at this point, because now we have assumed that we have a very small size. Actually, we in our actual architecture, so the total size of the stack is 48 multiplied by 1024. So if I write in an instruction to pull all of the stack at one time, so it will take a lot of time. So for the sake of simplicity, I assume data. So now we have 0x52, 0x52, 0x91. So the next value is 0x77. And the new value is 0x33. So at this point, now the stack is full or empty?
Full, sir.
The stack is full. This you should consider that this stack is full. The stack is full. Okay. Okay. Now, okay. I just got a small. I made a little bit mistake, but okay. Now this is only that I'm only considering the stack pointer. This is sorry. It's a stack memory. Okay. Now I made a little bit bad example, but I will now review. I will now review it a little bit. So now let's assume that the memory. So the memory is. I just wanted to. So the memory is divided into two portions. This is called as program memory. And this is called as stack memory. And let's assume that the program memory consists of 4 locations. And the stack also consists of 4 locations. So the program memory address will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. So in this particular example, अब मुझे बताएं how we should initialize a stack pointer? How should we initialize a stack pointer? How should we initialize G? What should we do real stack pointer in this example? When we want to initialize a stack pointer, जी बताएं? बेटा आवाज नहीं. No, not 7 plus 1. 7 plus 1. आपको मैंने बताया था.
8.
8. So we should point, because if you initialize it to 8, so it is pointing to this location. So not any location. So when we insert the first element, okay. So now stack pointer. So what is the first address? So the first address is now in this particular example 4, and the last address
7.
8. Last address is not pointing to any location. So last address is the value with which we will initialize our stack pointer. बेटा समझ आ गई बात या नहीं आई?
आगे सर.
Okay, now in this particular example जो हमने किया इसमें ये कहा कि हमने जो stack को initialize किया from 0 to 3. So actually if you divide this memory into two portions, one is program memory and one is the stack memory. So the address, the legal address range of the legal address range of the program memory will range from 0 to 3, and the legal address range for the stack memory will start from 4 to 7. बेटा समझ आ गई या नहीं आई? ठीक है. अच्छा, now if you want to pop, okay, so if you want to pop now, if we say pop R0, so this is equivalent to move. अच्छा, so which addressing mode will you use?
Increment.
Registering increment with post what?
Post increment, sir.
Post increment. Register indirect with post increment. अच्छा, now register will be source or destination?
Source होगा.
No. In the
Yes,
pop,
Sir, the destination.
register will be destination. Actually, let's assume that the value of R0. So let's assume that the value of R0 is, let's assume the initial value of R0 is 0x00. So the element that is pointed by the top of the stack. So now what is the top of the stack? Which value is the top of the stack? 0. So which value will move into R0?
0x33.
0x33. So in this case, so now this instruction is equivalent to move R0 because now R0 is the destination, comma, and now we will use SP plus register indirect with post increment. So actually in the post increment, first the value that is pointed out by the stack. So this value, because now stack pointer is moved and it will be moved into register R0, and the new value of R0 will be 0x33. And after this, SP will now point to the
1.
So now SP will point to this location. So the SP state will now point into this location. And actually this value 0x33 will be there because it will not actually it will stays in the memory. But now the stack pointer is pointing to 0x77. नहीं समझे बेटा?
समझ गए, sir.
Okay. Now if we push another element, which value will be replaced?
0x77.
No. If we push another element,
Sir, जो push करेगा वो इसमें आएगा.
No. If we push another value, which value will be replaced? 77 or 33?
33.
33 will be
3 होगी ना,
replaced.
sir.
33 will be replaced if we push another element. Actually, now the stack pointer is pointing to the first location, that is 0x77. If we push another element, this element stays there because we push another element on the top of it. So assume this stack as a dishwasher plate that you are putting a plate. When you put a new plate, so you put a new plate on the top or on you do not replace the top element. नहीं समझे बेटा? आवाज आ रही है?
जी सर, आ रही है.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is important when you want to differentiate between the the push operation and the pop operation. So actually, summarizing our lecture. So summarizing our lecture. So stack is typically pointed out to the last address in the memory, and when it is pointing to the last address in memory, it means that the stack is empty. And when stack is pointing to the first address of the stack, not the first address of the memory. There is a difference between the first address of the stack and the first address of the memory. So for this particular example, what is the first address of the memory? Can you see in green?
0.
Yes. So this is the first address of memory. So this is the first address of memory. And what is the first address of the stack?
4.
Yes. So the first address of the stack. So when the stack is pointing to the first address of the stack, this is FA, we call it FA. So it means that the stack is now full. And when the stack is pointing to the bottom element, it is not pointing to any location. So it means that this now stack is empty. So these are two different operations. So if you want to push an element in the stack, so we will use a register indirect with pre-decrement addressing mode. And if we pop an element from the stack, so we will use register indirect with post increment. Okay, बेटा समझ आ गई या नहीं आई समझ?
आ गई sir.
Okay. How stack is maintained in memory? Please now you can go through this example. Examples in the book. So actually, so for pop operation we use register indirect with post increment. It is destination will be registered. So in this case, the destination will be registered and source will be memory pointed out by stack pointer. So okay, now in this particular example, so we are using A15. What is now A15? What is A15 now?
Sir, address.
It is an address. So what is this address called? Because we are using, so this address is actually the stack pointer. So this is the stack pointer. Because now what you are using? So this push R0. So this push R0 is equal to minus A15 R0. Why? For push operation, which addressing mode do you use?
Sir,
Indirect. Decrement.
with pre-decrement. And actually this is minus pre-decrement, that's register indirect. And this A15, so it means that now we are using A15 as what?
Stack pointer.
As a stack
Destination.
pointer. No, A15 is not the destination. Beta. At A15, destination is actually memory. Destination is actually memory. Who is pointing to that memory location?
Stack pointer A15.
Stack pointer.
Stack pointer or an address register? Stack pointer or an address register? बेटा समझ आ गई या नहीं आई? Actually, let's assume that I am teaching you in the class and I am pointing a hand to a student. So my hand is actually what? My hand is
Stack pointer.
Stack pointer.
stack pointer or an address. And the student to which I am pointing, is actually the what?
Just memory.
It's a memory or the data.
Yes, sir.
And actually or a memory and data. And actually the memory can be the source or destination. So in a push operation, the memory is actually destination, and which is pointed out by the stack pointer, which is A15 in this particular example. बेटा समझ आ गई या नहीं है समझ? समझ आई?
Okay, sir.
अच्छा, good. So actually this stack pointer and then actually, so it now we are referring to this example pop R4. We are using pop R4. What is R4? Actually the data that is pointed out by the stack is now moved from the memory and move into R4. So which addressing mode do we use now in this example?
Register indirect post increment.
Increment. And with post increment. And now in this particular example, destination is memory or register?
Register, sir.
And what about this A15? Source is what?
सर ये memory होगी.
Pointed by
Stack pointer.
stack pointer, that is now in this particular example A.
15.
ठीक है? Any question, beta? Any question? If you have any question, okay. So now summarizing our today's lecture. So stack is our data structure. Stack is our data structure, which is a last in first out data structure or a first in last out data structure. Elements can be added from only one end. That is called as the stop. How do we realize stack in memory? So typically a memory is partitioned into different regions. There can be a program memory. Program can be further divided into an instruction memory and the data memory. And then there is also some space that is reserved or dedicated for the stack. Typically, the stack pointer is pointing to the last location in memory when the stack is empty. And the stack will grow in the upward direction when we add an element into the stack. So for this reason, so when we add an element to the memory, so we will use register indirect with pre-decrement addressing mode. Okay. When we are removing the data from the stack, so this operation is called as a pop operation. And for the pop operation, so the address register will move upward or downward.
So downward move करेगा.
So the
Downward.
address register will move downward. Because the address register will move downward, so in this example, in this particular scenario, we will use register indirect with post increment addressing mode. Register indirect with post increment. So it means that the stack grows in the upward direction or grows in the downward direction. When it points to the first element of the stack, so it means it should not, the programmer should make sure that the stack size should not grow beyond that allocated size. समझ आई बेटा या नहीं आई?
आगे sir.
Any question?
No sir.
Okay. So tomorrow we will meet. So tomorrow